Hey guys, I know it's been a really long time. I wanted to show you something that I've been up to a little bit. So this evening I went to a costume party, and I'm not going to show you my costume. As you can see, I've already taken the costume off and I'm in my house coat now. But I didn't have time to take a picture before I went to the costume party because I was late. And by the time I got back, my wig was all messed up. So a wig is incorporated into this costume, which is kind of what I'm wanting to talk about now. Because I had to figure out how to get my hair under this wig. And it was a bit of a challenge. It was a bit of like a mental puzzle. Because as most of you know, I have a lot of hair. I have like over 6.5 feet of hair. Like, it's a ton of hair. And so I was trying to figure out how I could possibly fit this hair closely to my head so that it wouldn't show up under the wig, or so that the wig would actually fit on my head, which it still was like a little bit small with all my hair on my head, but like I made it work. So as you can see here, I've managed to rather concisely get my hair under this wig cap. That lighting is really poor. Let's see if we can fix that. Oh, a little better. But I've got all of my hair under this wig cap, and you can kind of see it. So what I've done is I have braided 3 braids out of my hair. I kind of have one at this level, and this level. And then I coiled them around my head. And I think the standard thing to do is sort of to French braid your hair around your head, but I had too much hair for that. Like, that was not going to work in any kind of timely fashion. And I can't really French braid my own hair because it's so long. I need a second person to assist me to separate it at the bottom. That wasn't going to work. So I opted for 3 standard braids, and I coiled them around my head, and I pinned them flat to my head. And it feels so interesting. I'm going to try to take this cap off so that you guys can actually see what's going on under here. Hard to do one-handed without destroying it all. There we go. Got it off. See if I can try to show you a little bit here. Ta-da! Like, it's just so coiled up. Maybe the bathroom lights will be better. I don't even know. Let's see. Dun dun. Yep, there it is. Like, totally just coiled around my head, and it's kind of pooching a little bit here because I don't have as many pins as I should have, but I knew I only needed it to last, you know, 2.5 hours or so. 2.5, 3 hours, so it worked, and this cap actually kept it close to my head. I'm probably gonna sleep on it like this because it's so flat to my head. Like, I wouldn't have to worry about it. I might put more pins in it before that, but yeah. I feel like I have like a basket of hair on my head, which I guess is essentially what I have. So yeah, this has been a hair adventure. So I was really proud of figuring something out that actually worked. I got a hairpin just like randomly sticking out there. But yeah, it was a real puzzle because at first I did 2 braids and wrapped them around my head, but it was still too thick. Because I have relatively thick hair. It's not the thickest, but it's relatively thick, and I just couldn't get it close enough to my head, and it was making this weird bulge like at the back of my head, and then the wig looked weird. But this worked really, really well. So now I know if I want to do different varieties of wigs in the future as parts of costumes, then I can. Like, I know how. Like, I figured this out for me. And it took less than half an hour to get my hair up like this, which is pretty good. Like, I was happy with that. I think it was like 20, 25 minutes to get my hair all braided and coiled up around my head with the cap on. So I'm really pleased. I am going to show you guys the costume that I did, but I want to be totally, you know, dolled up and pretty in it whenever I do film it, because I seriously thought about filming it right when I got home, but the wig is probably about waist length, and after several hours of walking around in it, having a coat on and all this stuff, it just really kind of tangled up and I want it to look nice. So I need to work on that and get that all fixed up before I film it, but I will film it, and I'm pleased that this is the costume that I was able to finish because it's been in the works since forever. So can't wait to show you guys that, and my next opportunity I'll squeeze myself back into that thing. So yeah, see you guys next time.